representing the legendary Al Davis. And the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Las Vegas Raiders. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. The side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the Raiders. Their side also coming off the bye week, so even footing for both squads here. You were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And this is going to take him off and across midfield. There's the opposing 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with a second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
Short side option here. He's running left. They get 23 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Design run for Lawrence. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who continued to play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
And he doesn't have the advantage he usually does coming out the bye week. Both these teams came in here well-rested after a Sunday away. Of course, that means an extra week of prep work for this defense, too. So he's got his work cut out for him to find ways to attack them today.
That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. And first carry here for Ashton Genty. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Catch made. And he's touchdown, got 5 yards shy of that first down marker. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Second and goal at the Jaguars' 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. There was no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now a give. It's Etienne headed left. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hump on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
That's good.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
A gain of 21 yards.
Lawrence now off the play action. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
On second down, it's Etienne. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll run. Etienne. And his charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations, too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw. Lawrence. Stays upright. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Lawrence here running a sneak. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Brock. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that push. We've been so used to seeing it.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jaguars break the tie here in the 1st. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Seattle tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is Cook to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. And go play fake here with Smith. With right, and that's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
You know what this is? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. They go play action. Lawrence. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
For the extra point.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
For the Jaguars.
Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting second right now across the league in rushing yards. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. From the gun, Smith. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Jeanty on the give. He's headed right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 34.
Now Smith. It's a screen play to Jeanty. he's tackled after gaining a handful. Jets move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
And the Las Vegas first down.
They give up the goods. It's Genty. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw, Smith. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a gain of
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Smith setting the throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
On the coverage.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Now first run of the game is Amir White. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Pass caught. It's Hunter. Did some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Jaguars first down.
On play action now, Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Jaguars first down.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, Sahara.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Lawrence here, design keeper. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Patrick going to motion over left. Lawrence working from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. You also got to find the throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
Little knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A defender kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy that he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Smith on 1st down. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it at the 30. And he will get this inside the 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And off to Genty. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Raider 1st down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Smith. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big...
He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders jump some of the lead off before the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. I'm drawn up here for Lawrence. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports halftime. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. On now is Cook to kick this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his second interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half, because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. They'll run here following the penalty. They find them after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
They go right back to Etienne. Really not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This is a 48-yard look for him. Little knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Tucker now on the return. Escapes the defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked up on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
We've set it down from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Hey, here we go. Hey,
Running it after the penalty. And he gets them back what they lost on that penalty. 2nd and 10.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Smith to the air now. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 41.
Another Raiders first down.
White trying this straight ahead. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense is taking the play.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
First down.
There we go. Sit down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Smith.
27-yard line.
Forced out to his right. He can run it. Running in the red zone. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good.
Offense working quickly.
First down. First down and 10 yards to go.
On first down, Genty. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Go win him, go win him.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Headed out right. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. At least right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders get it back to within 6.
Jaguars 27, Raiders 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Johnson with a return here. Things going well so far.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
First and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Catch made over the middle. Going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First It's a gain of 10.
Out of the gun,
And
Lawrence.
the Jaguar first down.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
17 yards.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Lawrence throwing here.
First down, Jacksonville.
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22.
Hey, let's go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Hits him on the out route. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 12.
Jaguars.
So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught! And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Jaguars 35. Raiders 21.
That's about trust. Trust in your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Tucker now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Raiders back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. From the gun, Smith bails out of the pocket quick. Brought in right side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Everybody rushing back to the line.
18. And a Raider first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. It's a screen play to Genty. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle made back
I know
at his own
coordinator
49.
quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Escapes the puck, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
There we go. Finish it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds Hunter downfield. The 30. Gets the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Jaguars.
Little tacks on extra points. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
22. Raiders 21.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Hardman with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Now Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Play fake. Here's Smith.
at the 34-yard line.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Got TK, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Raiders football, but let me just count down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand.
At the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
1st down, Smith to throw. Hits some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another.
And again, it's Smith.
1st down.
Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
DK, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to the air. It's Smith. He had it for a moment, but Big defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. Smith working quickly here.
It's fourth down.
Desperation time here on fourth. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 yards.
Again, it's Smith to the air. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another.
On first down, here's Smith. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Smith to throw. It's 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go, hey.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on down.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. Oh, and the ball is out of the end zone. And the defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
42. Raiders 28.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Johnson now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Able to find Strange here. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Takes it in at the 26. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Raiders have their offense back out there. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Smith on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Okay. I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Pate's be Mr. Negative Guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Right. Hey, it's a clip. Green over. Finish up. Close.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's fourth and pretty far. Fourth down, pass coming. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. First, second, and 14.
Right, let's go.
Empty the backfield and motion him out. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And this one does not go far. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
And it's third down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. Oh, he's not going to get to the end zone. The stop is made in time at the 2, but hey, 4 more chances coming. They've got a 1st and goal.
Hey, go! Run, that's hot.
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Smith on 1st down. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw, Smith. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Travis Hunter. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Is it the wrong way on 1st down, Brock? Here comes 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Raiders.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
And the Jaguars first down. First and goal, Jacksonville.
It's a design boot. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Johnson. A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Hey, Lion! Done.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21.
49. Raiders 28.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
Hardman with a return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Somebody's shaken up on that play. It is Jacoby Myers, the injured player, who's going to receive some attention. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap to Smith. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Smith working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. On the move. Headed right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Smith on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
16 brings up 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And go play fake here with Smith. And they pick him off again. Oye Olukin with the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
They've been doing it.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my